Well, folks, we are now halfway through the season, and let me just say, I'm already getting bored of it. What is up, YouTube? It is your boy, ThunderBuddy29 here, and yep, I'm back today with another video. As we are now halfway through Chapter 5, Season 1, I'm already getting bored of it. I'm just really not that thrilled with it so far. But before I go too deep into this video, I just want to say, I hope you enjoy the videos that you see here on the channel, and if you do enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button down below, subscribe, share this with your friends, and hit that bell so you will never miss another video. And of course, join the channel today. For as low as $2 a month, it really helps out the channel, and it helps keep the amazing content going. Join today, link in the description below. But anyways, we got some stuff to get into in this video. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? Alright folks, so this is honestly probably the most chaotic state Fortnite has been in since Donald Mustard's departure. And the question that some of you are going to ask me is, why do I think this season's boring? Or why do I think Fortnite is in the most chaotic state since September? Well, I'm going to get right into that. Starting off with reason number 1, there's been little to no content. And before I get into that, I just want to quickly honorably mention, 5 years ago yesterday, the Fortnite snowstorm event happened, where the entire OG map was completely covered in snow. Now that's an example of something happening, but have we seen anything like that happen in Chapter 5 so far? Nope. And on top of all that, there has been little to no content added during the season as well. There has been, no updates at all since we've been in this new chapter, other than that garbage Winterfest. And don't get me started on Winterfest, I already made a separate video on that. You can go check that out if you want to. But ever since then, there's been no updates at all. Well, there's been tiny little updates then and there, we had that new AR get put in after Winterfest, which of course that gun was shit. The fire rate is slow and the accuracy is ass. That's probably the only gun in the entire loot pool that you're actually grateful to put attachments on, because if the gun was just by itself, it would be complete shit, even though it already is. And on top of that too, they also brought back Crash Pad Juniors, which honestly nobody really cares. And in my opinion, they should have brought back the launch pads. But overall, in my opinion, I think they should have brought back LTMs or given us a limited time mode of some sort. That would definitely be a nice change of pace. And another thing I almost forgot to mention is they also did update the item shop a little bit. And that's going to take me to the second reason of why I think this season still sucks. And that is the item shop. It's definitely no secret that the item shop has always been trash, at least since Chapter 5 began. I even mentioned it in my Winterfest rant video. But however, they finally did update the item shop, but unfortunately it was one of the most pointless updates possible. And the update was, they removed the item shop countdown, which tells you when the item shop is going to switch or rotate. Now here's the thing I just want to ask. Why the hell did they even do this in the first place? Who even complained about this? Even though I made numerous rant videos about the item shop before, I never once criticized or complained about the countdown. It would have been one of the most stupidest things to complain about, just about as stupid as taking it out. As much as how bad the item shop has been, this is not the way to go. Fortnite needs to fix their item shop. Actually bring back good skins. Bring back good creative skins, instead of spamming us with collabs like they've been doing since the beginning of Chapter 5. And the third reason why is how sweaty this season is. This season is a absolute fucking sweat show. It's you try so hard to just enjoy the season, but eventually it just gets to the point you just can't. But when you started it, it wasn't as bad, but the more the season went on and the more you played it, the more sweatier it got. It's just a game. Take a chill. And I think the worst part about the sweatiness of the season is the people who use the riot shields. The riot shield is arguably one of the most overpowered weapons in the entire loot pool this season. Now, the reason why I did not mention it in my first video was because it wasn't that big of a deal back then, because you had the snowball launcher. Even though the snowball launcher sucked and they did end up ruining it during Winterfest, the only thing it was useful for was to counter against the riot shields. But now, since the snowball launcher is gone, now there's pretty much no counter to the riot shield. And I know there's going to be some people saying, oh, but why don't you just use the grapple hook? But here's the thing. your opponent can still shoot at you while you're pulling it out and trying to use it. So it's really not that good of a counter, especially if you are face to face with a guy that has a riot shield. The riot shields are so annoying and overpowered, especially if you're playing solos. Because if you have one in solos, you're pretty much unstoppable. I know some people are going to still mention, but Fortnite has always been sweaty. You even said it yourself, Thunder Buddy. But the thing is, Fortnite has been sweaty since the second half of Chapter 1. But even then, the reason why people still stuck around and played the game anyway was because there was more to it than just that. Like, there was an actual good storyline to follow. You had LTMs, you had special limited time events happen then and there. But you don't see those things anymore. The only thing that there's currently left in this game, other than just getting killed by sweats, is Creative 2.0. And that's going to take me to the fourth and final reason why I think this season is not looking that good, and that is Creative. I know I have shitted on Creative a lot during these past couple of years, even though I played it then and there. The reason why I'm even mentioning it now is because there was some serious controversy that happened during the month of January where there were people actually making racist maps, and for some reason, they were accepted into the game. Like, here's a few of them that went viral on Twitter. And the worst part is, this is the same company that hosted Black Lives Matter events back in 2020 and events for Martin Luther King back in 2021 and 2022. And at the same time, these racist maps were approved into the game. Like, that is not a good look for Fortnite. Now, just a quick edit. They did, however, finally address this by removing 100 plus racist maps. But the question is, who was the one to approve these maps? Why were these maps in the game? And why did it take them so long to address this? Now, just to cut right to the chase, I really don't think a human reviewed these maps. Because if a human actually did review these maps, they would have rejected it in a heartbeat. I just think it was a computer bot. Because consider the fact that most of these maps were created during the time when Epic Games employees were on their winter break. Now, this is the real true consequence of when you 100% of the time rely on computer bots to moderate your servers, the work that humans should be doing. And this goes double for YouTube as well. Like, they need to have actual human moderators operate the servers and approves what gets in the game or not. The fact that this even happened and it took them that long to address it was actually kind of embarrassing. And this is something that should have never happened in the first place. But for my final thoughts and conclusion, most of my opinions about this current season still stand. Except I'm just getting more bored of it. I'm not gonna lie to you, this season had somewhat of a decent start. But as it went on, they're just doing the same thing as they did in most Chapter 4 seasons. They either just got lazy or they just gave up on them completely. But I know they're not giving up on it just yet, because there's supposed to be a big update in the coming days. And one thing I just hope for is that this update was worth the wait. Because the first half of the season just sucked. It was frustrating and boring at the same time. And the last thing I just want to say is, the only thing that Fortnite has done a great job with this season is trying to communicate with the player base and trying to make things better. But at the same time, it cannot be denied that they have made some stupid decisions as well, like using a computer bot to moderate your creative servers, getting rid of the item shop countdown, or adding little to no content during Winterfest and so on. I just hope that this upcoming update will turn this season around and make it better than what we're seeing now. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. And this is my opinion of what I think of this season so far. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you guys enjoy or agree with this video, make sure you smash that like button down below, subscribe, share this with your friends, and hit that bell so you will never miss another video. Follow me on Twitter. And of course, we would love to have you here on the channel. And you can join today for as low as $2 a month. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support you've been giving me. And until next time, I will see you all in the next video. And this is ThunderBuddy29. Sign off.